LA Fitness.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. Don't criticize, but hard, but it's weak, I say. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I'm a bomb. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I'm a bomb. I am Cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love.
Practice safe sets at all times with the seatbelt. Alright, what is going on YouTube? It has been a minute since I have uploaded a video. A lot has changed for me in the last 3 months. And if you can tell by the title of this video, I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to name it yet, but something along the lines of the fact that I have moved out at 19. I'm in my own place and I am running my full-time coaching, fitness coaching, helping men achieve better health, better physical fitness, and all of the great things that come with that, all of the things that I have benefited from that, and it's just been super fulfilling to be able to do that full time as my work and carry that over to everybody, all the great guys that I work with. And I truly believe that fitness and when I started working out has led me to where I am today, being able to move out at 19. 1 year ago, I was literally just graduating high school, debating about going to college, but instead I was able to take my passion for that and implement it into something where I can provide value to people's lives and do that full time and make a living for myself. So I'm gonna give you guys like a quick little like rundown kind of the place I'm staying in. It is kind of like a townhome sort of, and it is where I'm going to be making lots of my content and fitness content. As you can see, this is my kitchen, so I'm going to be doing a lot of like nutritional type of videos, a lot of more talking YouTube style long form videos as well, for sake of education and just giving back to you guys with all that I've learned. So right here, this is the full kitchen. Got this cool like island and everything here going on. Super spacious, very optimal for meal prep. There's my front window, trash can. Got some plants that my girlfriend got me. Got this little cool thing right there. And that is the kitchen. And we go over here into the living space. So I'm really happy with how this has come along. Essentially like to you guys like a span out of it, like that's the whole kitchen. Got this, I love this island and everything. It's super nice for like cooking and prepping stuff. And then basically I don't have a table, but I just got these 2 bar stools gonna sit at, and those have been working really well. Then we come over here, and this is where the whole desk setup is, where I take like all my client check-in calls, any like new onboarding calls, team calls. I'm working on programs. That's where all that happens right here. I have my laptop. Sometimes like if I'm eating or something, I'll just like work up here as well. Bar stools are like pretty comfortable. So there is the desk setup. Then we go into living room. Now this is far more furniture than I expected to put into this place, but I searched for a couch for a couple days and it was just I just really wanted to, make sure it was the right thing, and I ended up like putting a little bit more into it than what I initially expected, but I think it's overall worth it. It's pretty cool. It like has this like pull out part that you can like extend the whole couch and everything, so I think it's pretty cool. Sometimes work from there a little bit, the TV, and then this is what, I'm not gonna lie, I really paid for here when I got this place, guys. This balcony is absolutely beautiful, and I picked this one specifically because, as you'll see, it's just back up against the tree line, man. It's so beautiful. You can tan out here. I got this like tanning chair, and basically back up there is mountains. So like there's all these mountain lines that go all the way back. You can see like back there's kind of like mountains a little bit, but yeah, it's just so nice out here. I like working out here sometimes. Probably expect some videos to be made from there, but that is the balcony. And then we go over here, gonna go into, it is a 2-bed 2-bath, so I do have like a guest room. I'll show you guys that here first. This is the guest room that I haven't done anything with yet, but my plan is to basically make this like my main content area. So I think I'm gonna get like a table and put that like right here and just make this like a whole like recording studio type of thing. And I do have a window that is, this window is probably pretty nice too, like the whole view, because it just is out to the tree line, so very beautiful. And then we go over here. This is guest bathroom, and then that's like laundry and dryer, washing machine, and then the spacious master bedroom. So very nice. Most like space of a freaking room I've ever had in my life. Definitely a little bit overkill. Got the master bathroom, and yeah, so I'm just chilling here myself. Oh, one last thing I want to show you guys that also pretty much was why I chose to go with this place is, by the way, the whole place is like, my whole part of the townhome is just the upstairs, and then what I did is I just went down the stairs, and that's the front door. But right in here we got a freaking garage, boys. So that's where I parked the Mustang right now. It's parked outside, but usually I will have that in there because yeah, I just wanted to have some covered parking for that when I go into like the winter next year and everything. So super cool. Honestly, so incredibly blessed, and I don't show you guys that for any like, I'm not like flexing by any means. This is definitely not like the end goal at all, but I'm super grateful and blessed for everything I do have. And ultimately this was another investment in myself for sake of my own focus and life development. I knew for a while that it was incredibly valuable to have an experience living on your own and be fully self-sufficient and like just independent. Even though I am technically young, I don't consider myself young for the line of work I do and all that I want to achieve. And really that just comes down to perspective, guys. Like the average male, I think, moves out nowadays not till he's like 25. That's just perspective. That's how you view yourself in society. If you view yourself as the average person, or what is the standard for yourself in society, how are you ever going to actually achieve what you want to do? You have to just separate yourself from the standard perspective that most men fall into, because what will that do for you? Well, it will achieve the standard average lifestyle, and I certainly do not want the average lifestyle for myself. I don't want that for you guys either if you have bigger dreams, goals, and aspirations. And so I knew for a while this is something I wanted to do. I knew that it was a necessity for me to be at my best productive level of work. And so you guys can absolutely expect more from me. I know for a while I haven't been doing as much as I could with content. And so really want to take you guys along this journey, give back more value, provide more information to what has led me to be successful in fitness, in bodybuilding, swimming. I'm going to be bringing back all kinds of content, just life advice too. If there's any of you guys that are going through, different life changes, like say moving out or trying to set yourself up to be more successful in a good routine, a lot of that stems from your physical and mental health. And that comes down to what your day-to-day routine, lifestyle, workouts, what that all looks like can really determine what your also financial, relationships, all of that. It all comes full circle. You need all of it, okay? So don't ever cut yourself short thinking that, fitness can't help with this, or, my relationships can't help with this. I need to just focus on one thing at a time. Focus on everything, man. I was the same way. I used to just want to, lock myself into the workout space and bodybuilding, and that was just what I was going to do. I was just going to do average and everything else, just get a normal job. I was going to stay single. I didn't want to date. Now I have an amazing relationship, very happy relationship with my girlfriend, and I'm doing multiple things at once, excelling in other areas, and that just turns out to have such an impact on you that you really open your mind to what is possible. So that is everything for kind of the tour and my reasoning for this shift in life. Unfortunately, I don't know if you've kept up on my Instagram, but essentially I actually moved out like a month ago, was when I made this shift. But ever since I moved into this place, I was basically sick with strep and mono. So I was basically out for the count. Never in my life was I sick for that long and not able to work and work out and just function like normal. So it was a very humbling experience for me. I really think that God kind of gave me that sign to just slow down with what I was doing, because basically what I realized is that my routine wasn't, bulletproof for all that I was trying to do. I was not sleeping enough, not taking after my own nutrition as much as I should have. And I really think that's a couple different lifestyle factors of my stress and not recovering properly led me to being so sick for so long. Obviously, mono is something that just takes like weeks and weeks to recover from to begin with, but really being like 19-year-old healthy guy in general, it should not have made that great of an impact on me. So I've basically revamped my routine to set myself up as well as I can to stay healthy, stay productive, be on top of everything I'm doing, and set myself up going into my next bodybuilding prep. So that's going to be my next few videos here. You'll likely see from me is the series going into bodybuilding prep number 2. So very excited for that. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video.